What's going on, guys? I am iamL337noob, and today I have some Battlefield 3 gameplay for you, and it's actually a really fun game. If you haven't played Battlefield 3 before, I do recommend getting it and playing it, or at least renting it and trying it out. The campaign is just extremely incredible. It's just awe-inspiring, and the graphics are pretty good. They're a little bit different style, but overall, it's a really good game. And it's much different than anything else. It's not really like Call of Duty. If if you play Call of Duty a lot and you expect to kind of jump in and be just as fast-paced and run and gun, you're not gonna really find that in Battlefield 3. It's more tactical and it's a little bit slower paced unless you go into like a team deathmatch. And even then, team deathmatch can, I mean, it's fast-paced, but the spawns just are so broken that it almost makes it not worth playing unless you go in with like a squad of people that you are playing with and you can put down spawn beacons. But then, of course, that requires one of you to be a sniper. So if you are going in to team deathmatch and you do have a squad of 4 and one of you is willing to snipe just to put down a spawn beacon, then team deathmatch can be really fun. My favorite game modes are, personally, are squad deathmatch or rush. Rush can be a little slow at times and it can tend to have really long games, but it's kind of a good balance between fast-paced and slow-paced and tactical. It's a big map and it's big enough that you can use tactics and you can get around them and you can work as a team, yet it's objective-oriented enough and the maps aren't too big that it still keeps the pace of the gameplay, kind of always that anticipation of combat. And so rush is really fun, and squad deathmatches, it's like team deathmatch but with better spawns. You have 4 teams of 4, which is also very unique, and it's just kind of a different type of a way to play a shooter. And I actually probably wouldn't even classify Battlefield 3 as a shooter, but more as a war game. Because like a shooter, that makes you sound like you're just doing like a run and gun like Call of Duty, and that's not really at all what Battlefield is. In fact, unless you have like a shotgun with frag rounds, which I think are just totally overpowered, and really shotguns in the game in general period are just overpowered. But unless you have a shotgun, run and gun is not the way to go. You need to, I mean, if you're like, I'm a Call of Duty player, and whenever I play Battlefield 3, I kind of have to remind myself that this is Battlefield, not Call of Duty. I need to slow down, get behind cover, and don't be afraid to get behind cover and just wait it out. In fact, laying down, going prone in Battlefield is so effective that it's like ridiculous. Like Call of Duty, very rarely do, and that's, very rarely do I ever lay down. But in Battlefield, I'll go up to a car and I'll like lay under the car or something, and it works out really well. And it's because it's a different type of game that it requires a different type of strategy, and it requires more strategic thinking. And it's something I really like about the game. And another thing I really like about the game is the sniping. You got actual bullet time, you got bullet drop, you got windage and stuff like that, and you gotta plan, and you gotta give them leads when you're sniping. So that's something really cool, and it just makes it more impressive when you do make that shot. And I think it's really fun. In fact, it's my favorite game to snipe in, but it's also the most frustrating game to snipe in as well. The bipod is a really good attachment for a sniper. However, it seems to be broken. It's really hard to get whenever I use the bipod, it seems like it's really hard to get the bipod to just stay on the bipod. But when it does work, it really helpful. You don't have to hold your breath, and you can you have literally no sway, and it just seems like you can line up that shot. But as far as weapons go, the only thing that I don't like about Battlefield is it seems like in order to produce really good gameplay and to really stand much of a chance in most gunfights, is you gotta have a good gun, and it takes an extremely long time to level up in this game, and it takes a long time to get those weapons. Unless you're willing to spend $15 on the expansion pack, then you'll get some weapons pretty quick. Like the L96 is my favorite sniper, or the M98B. The M98B takes forever to get. The L96, it's like a challenge, and you can work just on getting that, and you can get it a lot quicker than having to level up that class. And then the FAMAS, that gun is just incredible, and you'll get that pretty quickly without having to. In fact, I think you might just get it when you get the expansion pack, and then you won't have to level up the assault package. or the assault class, and you know, so that's kind of something that you might want to look into if you haven't. And but you know, Battlefield 3, you know, just kind of getting back to that, it's a very fun game, and it's definitely something that I would look into if you haven't played it. Like I said, if you have a computer that's good enough to run it, I would probably say get it on the computer rather than a console. It definitely is a game that shines on the computer, but I personally like console just because I like the way a controller feels in my hand, and I do like the lack of hackers that they have on console. It's much more difficult, if not impossible, to hack console gameplay. I mean, of course you can get modded controllers, but with Battlefield, that doesn't really seem to be an issue because there's not any guns like, you know, like the MK14 that have 0 recoil and a fire rate that's as fast as you can pull the trigger. So there's really no need for a modded controller in Battlefield 3. One really cool thing about Battlefield 3 that I absolutely love over Call of Duty is, yes, you can still knife, but unless you're behind them or they have really low health, it's going to be a 2-knife kill, which is, I think, a little bit better. And panic knifing, although I guess you could technically say it's still there, is extremely rare. Extremely rare. Sometimes you get some lucky turn on where you get some random knife, like, what? That was cool, but how did I do that? And other times you like try and knife and you just end up nothing really happens. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this gameplay, and this was like a 21-minute game or something like that, and I just trying to edit it down to where I did better. And you know, I'm not like the greatest Battlefield player right now. I used to play on Xbox and I got pretty good, and then I switched over to PlayStation 3, and this was like my 5th game, and my accuracy is just absolutely terrible on Battlefield 3. So yeah, go ahead and check out Battlefield 3 if you haven't already, and you know, go ahead and just enjoy the rest of the video, or you know, you don't have to finish it if you don't want, but go ahead and check out my personal channel, iamL337noob, and I'm pretty sure there's an annotation on this video, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. And yeah, go ahead and leave a like, check out my channel. I've got some cool Call of Duty videos, Minecraft videos, and I'll be bringing Battlefield videos to my channel, and I've been adding some new series. And I think you guys would like my content if you like seeing me on the FPS channel here. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and just enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks. Bye.
Check, yo, bitch, we keep it cutthroat, choking on a gun smoke, 6-shot revolver, Russian roulette, certified pros, man, you fucking with some vets. Give my respect when I walk in the room. Hoes go nuts when the bass goes boom. Stepping up, basically, homie, that's suicide. We hustle hard and mash it out until the day we die. Super fly, super fresh, wild, wild west. Wild, wild west. Yo, check, bitch, we keep it cutthroat, choking on a gun smoke, 6-shot revolver, Russian roulette, certified pros, man, you fucking with some vets. Give my respect when I walk in the room. Hoes go nuts when the bass goes boom. Stepping up, basically, homie, that's suicide. We hustle hard and mash it out until the day we die. Super fly, super fresh, wild, wild west. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat.
Certified pros, man, you fucking with some vets.
fucking with some vets. Yo, check, yo. Yo, check, yo, bitch, we keep it cutthroat, choking on a gun smoke, 6-shot revolver, Russian roulette, certified pros, man, you fucking with some vets. Give my respect when I walk in the room, hoes go nuts when the bass goes boom. Stepping up, basically, homie, that's suicide. We hustle hard and mash it out until the day we die. Super fly, super fresh, wild, wild west. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Yo, bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Cutthroat, cut. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Cutthroat, cut. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Cutthroat, cut. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat. Bitch, we keep it cutthroat.